was here this morning for session, and I went to session, and session was presided over by Usa Blambo, who informed us that the speaker had gone to the court to seek clarity on a particular matter, and session was adjourned. I did not go to the court. As you know, I was out of the country when the Honorable Judge Sylvester Moba filed or put for a motion that the session, the quorum of June 2nd should constitute quorum for 1 month. And I thought that was unconstitutional, and I came to work and I informed the speaker that I considered an oversight, and I also went to the court to seek further clarification. The court, the Chamber of Justice, in her wisdom, the Honorable James Woolley, Her Honor James Woolley, mandated us to return to the House and have this matter resolved in 2 session days, because the House was represented by Honorable Councilor Gaya Kamo, who informed the Chief of Justice that roll call was on the agenda for the next day, but there was no electricity. That's why we didn't call roll, and session was adjourned. So based on that information, on the Chamber of Justice instructed us to come back. He gave us Tuesday and Thursday of last week to have this matter resolved. And on Tuesday it wasn't resolved. On Thursday it wasn't resolved. But in other words, they smartly put my letter on the floor and they sent it to committee room to report in 1 week, you know. And I thought that was it was in contradiction of the order from the court at the time. So my lawyers filed a bill of information to the Honorable Chamber Justice, Honorable Woolley, and the writ of prohibition was issued on yesterday by the Chamber Justice, putting a stay order to the motion of June 2nd and asking the House to return to status quo ante, meaning that motion of June 2nd is null and void, and that to proceed with the transaction of business, there shall be roll call that will constitute a quorum. A quorum, as per Article 33 of the Liberian Constitution, we call for a single majority to proceed with the transaction of business.
Does that mean victory for you now?
Well, I don't know if it's victory, but I'm very happy that my constitutional rights have been restored, partly because also this is not the end of it. The rate, which I will give you a copy of, clearly state that the House of Representatives, through the presiding officer, should file the returns to the court by June 30th. So this will be a full-fledged case that will be heard by the Supreme Court, and there will be an opinion on this case. So it's not just in this instance. So if the court now rules on this matter after the June 30th returns, and the court say yes, it was right or it's constitutional that the House could pass such a motion, then it means I fail. Then it means that when the motion is passed next time, I have no option but to respect the motion. If the court rules the contrary, that is unconstitutional, then I think it's victory, not just for me, but for Democrats in this country. And it also tells you now that not just now, but no other speaker now or no other legislature now can pass such a motion that a quorum will stay for more than 2 days. So it's not just 1 month, but you cannot pass a quorum that will cover a next regular session day. So I'm very happy about that. And I look forward to hearing my name being called on Thursday if there will be session.
Is the speaker going to conform to this?
Well, I don't know. The speaker is a graduate of the Louis Adogran School of Law. I believe the speaker is aspiring for the highest office as President of the Republic, so I have no reason to believe that the Speaker at this stage will choose to disrespect the order of the Supreme Court.
There's this concern about the committee hearing yesterday. You feel do you care to tell us why you feel it appeared?
I think that was moderate to my intelligence, and let me state that it was moderate to my intelligence. I've gone to the court. I've filed a complaint to the court through my lawyers. The court has given us 2 days, 2 session days to resolve this matter. The matter is not resolved. But someone is now saying that there's a motion to send my letter to committee room and report in 1 week. It's moderate to my intelligence, and it's unfortunate that some people may have a problem with comprehension. I don't. So I felt, the matter of fact, because there was no roll call on Thursday, if you notice in that session, I did not even participate in the session, because as far as I'm concerned, there was no session on Thursday in violation of the Supreme Court order. So I did not say a word in session, I did not participate, and I did not even hear the motion, I did not even read the letter that was sent to me, because there was no session in the first place.
Edwin Snow, there are plans underway allegedly to recall you from ECOWAS. What do you make of that?
Well, they can go ahead. I think if they do it in conformity with the law, I will succumb to it. If they go contrary to the law, I will challenge
When
it.
do you consider in conformity with the law?
Well, you know, the ECOWAS protocols are clear. Maybe they should seek clarification from the ECOWAS protocol. If someone tells me by disagreeing with the speaker or expressing my view constitute recalling me from ECOWAS parliament, you know, it's mockery. I was speaker of this country. The very speaker and others sought my removal. I was forced to resign. It did not change my name. It did not change my lifestyle. It did not kill me. I still survived. I was chairman of Rules Order Administration. The speaker, in his wisdom, I disagree with him, thought to change me from that committee. It did not change it. And I was elected by my colleagues, by my peers to represent Liberia at the level of ECOWAS Parliament. To get me from the ECOWAS Parliament, you have to expel me from this House of Representatives, or if I'm not re-elected. ECOWAS has protocols. So anything that does not conform with the law, I will challenge.
So it means you are not deterred by that?
No, not at all, not at all. I mean, this is not, we don't run the executive branch of government here where lawmakers should think that they work to the will and pleasure or, you know, of the speaker. No, we're elected. We are co-equals. We're elected by our people. Nobody in that plenary voted for me. I did not vote for anyone in that plenary. So, you know, yeah, one of the ranking members of the House called me 6 o'clock one morning and told me, oh, if you don't come on our side, we've had a vote of no confidence and recall you from the ECOWAS Parliament. I wish them well. I will only encourage them to do it in conformity with the ECOWAS protocol and with the law. Any contrary, no, I'm not going to do that. Any contrary to the law will be challenged in the court.
So if this is resolved,
Honorable Snow, before the period of 1 month elapsed and this fight will be finished within the period of 1 month, what victory you think you are won by that?
Well, it's not about victory, like I said. It's just about restoring my constitutional right. I think my rights were violated.
That's one period they asked for.
No, my period. If it can go for 1 month, it can go for another month. I think my constitutional right was being violated. I was not captured in the session that I was attending physically. And I think it was only fair for the Supreme Court to tell me if it were right or wrong. So it's not about war, it's not about further. I think it's an intellectual exercise. And I think we all should encourage intellectual exercise. We should encourage to be challenged, either by the Constitution or by the rule of law. And I think that's why I exercise, and I feel good that I could exercise it.
So if the issue of roll call is resolved at Thursday, are you willing to sit under the gavel of an indicted speaker?
Why not? Like I said, you know, and let me make this point clear. I have two issues, or there are two issues on the table. The first issue that I had, or I still have, is that roll should be called to constitute a quorum for the transaction of business. That is supported on our rules. It's supported in the Constitution. Rule 14 and Article 33, Rule 14 of our House Standing Rule and Article 33 of the Liberian Constitution supports my argument. So in violation of those instruments, the rule and the Constitution, I took the option to go to the Supreme Court, which is the court of the land, the highest court of the land. It's a constitutional issue. I sought redress from the court. The court has given me a temporary relief until this matter is heard by the Supreme Court bench, since it's a constitutional issue. I feel very good about that. That we return to status quo ante. I feel very good that I will sit in session on Thursday, and to start session, my name will be called, Edwin Snow, District Number 6, and I will answer. And the people of District Number 6 will know that I'm in session, that I'm present in session. I feel very good about this. The second issue was the Speaker should recuse himself. I have said, and I will say again, I have searched the law. I have seen nowhere in the law that tells me that the Speaker should recuse himself if he's indicted. Notwithstanding, if there's a vote call on the floor to ask the Speaker to recuse himself, I will vote asking the Speaker to recuse himself. If there's a resolution to sign asking the Speaker to recuse himself, I will sign asking the Speaker to recuse himself. Other than that, I have no other option. The law does not support my argument, so I'm not going to pursue it further than what I say I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Nice talking.
Or even try to school.